Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen.
We're so grateful to have you here, sir.
Thank you for having me. I'm very excited about our chat today. I've been looking forward to it for the past month.
Yeah. This has been a long time in the making, guys. We have been trying to schedule this. It is what, 1 a.m. where you are?
It is almost midnight, so it's
Oh, okay.
11:37.
All right. So we're getting up there, and we're very grateful for you for scheduling this with us. Thank you for being here. So let's get right into it. And why don't you tell everybody a little bit about your background? Where you were born, like where you came up, what kind of led you on a path to study in Germany, coming back here, and then now relocating back to Germany.
Okay, hello, guys. I'm originally from New Jersey slash New York City area. I actually grew up studying, well, I actually studied aviation business. And then after I decided that aviation wasn't going to be for me and I switched to entertainment business, I was living in New York for most of my adult life. And then when I decided to do a study abroad trip to Germany. And it was so funny because I had a different kind of perspective with going to Germany because I never heard about anything except World War II when it came to Germany. So I was just like, I don't know. My mom was just like, don't go, don't go, don't go. But I was just like, I'm going to spread my wings. So I took the study abroad trip for 2 months and I had a really great time here. It was really an eye-opening experience. And then I went back to the States and I had a whole different perspective and mind view. I was there on a study abroad trip when it comes to music business, and I've been working in the event management industry for the past 3 years. Corona's now happening, so there's not much events happening now. I'm currently now switched to being a software developer, and that's what I'm doing now in Germany.
Awesome. Excellent. Okay, so let's kind of hone in on that change of perspective that you had, right? So let's talk a little bit about what spurred that. Like, what is it that you saw was the biggest difference for you? Or what made your mindset start shifting?
I think I think when you grow up in the States and you haven't left the States, you think what's happening to you is normal. It's just daily life. And one thing when I was in Germany, the first time, I just felt that, especially when it came to people being curious about where I was from and the reception of me, I didn't feel that I was looked down upon or I was treated in a negative fashion or being black was something with a negative connotation. And I think where I first kind of realized this is when I first was flying into Frankfurt and I was seeing a poster, like a club poster, and it said like black music, a black music club. And then, coming from America, seeing something like that, I'm just like, what do they mean by black music? Like what? And I was with my German friends, and he was just like, "Yeah, it's black music. We like it." And it's just the way the tone of like what black music was to them. It's just like calling it R&B. It didn't have a negative connotation to it. It was just like that was the name of the genre. Whereas if you were to say that in the States, it has more of like, oh, that's black music. It has a different connotation to it. And I feel like that kind of willful slight like innocence in that. Not saying that Germany is a perfect country. No country is perfect, and obviously there is racism here. But I feel that in the context of America, it's just night and day.
Okay, so this is awesome. So you basically, by going over there, I love that story you told, by the way. I think that is amazing, and I think that's a really good way of explaining to people, um, you know, you were even anticipating, it sounds like, that negative connotation being there, and then you had a realization that, oh wait, it actually is devoid of that connotation in this circumstance, and you're not used to that because in America you'll never hear it outside of that context. You'll never hear someone say black something without the connotation being centered around racism and slavery and some kind of negative connotation to it. So that's kind of cool that you had that experience. And then I guess from there, right, you probably were like, oh, I wonder like what this will be like, right? Like of not being as inundated with it. Thanks for watching. For access to the full-length conversation and all of the 2-hour-long, unedited conversations that I've had on race, click the support link in the description below. Thanks for your support, and see you next time.